Welcome to the Rise of the Trades podcast, the show dedicated to helping you to build, grow, and scale your trades or construction business. All rise for your host, Craig Wilkinson.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Rise of the Trades podcast, where we help trades and construction business owners to skyrocket leads, explode net profits without having to graft 60 hours a week and becoming that busy fool. Now, this is an exciting episode and it's slightly different to what we normally deliver for you each week. However, this is all around the big announcement that I made on Thursday evening on my Facebook Live direct into our Trades Freedom Club Facebook group. And as you know, over this last month, we've been sharing with you and almost teasing you that we're bringing something big, something that's going to revolutionise the entire trades and construction industry. And Thursday evening, I announced it and our inbox has exploded. You've almost broken our inbox with the amount of you joining our priority waiting list to get access to what I'm going to be announcing on this episode. Now, before we go there, I'm recording this episode right now in September 2024. So if you're listening to this episode between now and January 2025, I'm going to be asking you to go to the show notes in and around the description of this episode and add yourself to our priorities members waiting list. And I'm going to explain why you need to do that on this episode. However, you might be listening to this episode after January 2025, in which case our Trades Freedom Club membership is now live, ready for you to join. So let's transition over to this week's episode. That's how we are going to revolutionise the trades and construction industry and how we're going to help every single one of you to build, grow, scale, and even if you wanted to, sell your trades or construction business. So what are you going to learn by staying tuned to the end of this episode? Well, number one, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can become a founding member of a brand new organisation that we're launching in January that's going to revolutionise the way that trades and construction business owners set up, build, grow and scale their businesses. I'm also going to be sharing with you how you're going to get access as a member to world-class training in areas such as marketing. We're going to be teaching you the cutting-edge, most laser-focused ways of generating leads using tools and AI that's going to generate you profitable, pre-sold, ready-to-buy customers. We're also going to be teaching you all about the numbers in your business and how you can skyrocket your profits and avoid overpaying on taxes. We're going to teach you how to systemize and automate your entire business so it runs like clockwork on autopilot without you working in it. We'll teach you things on how to find, recruit and build your team as we start to scale. We're going to teach you about time management and how to get your working hours down and get time freedom in your business. You're also going to get access to accountability sessions where you're going to have accountability partners to hold you accountable for achieving your goals. On top of that, we're going to be having live events. We're going to be having weekly online training events. We're also going to be having in-person big full-day events. You're going to have networking opportunities to meet other trades business owners where you can pass business and leads between each other. You're going to get access to partner discounts where you can start to get discounts from reputable organisations and companies on things like insurance, health and safety, and legal advice. And on the top of all of that, we're launching a brand new exclusive secret community where you can get daily support on anything that you need within your business. Now, these are just a number of ways in which we're going to help you to scale your business and give you back that time and financial freedom that everybody is working towards. And for those that do stay tuned right until the end of this episode, I'm going to be sharing 2 huge bonuses that will make a massive positive impact on your business and yourself, but you need to stay tuned to the end to find out and discover what these bonuses are. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by rewinding some time so you can understand how we've got to this point and why we're offering this massive benefit to you. And I want to rewind back to 1994. Sounds like a long time, I understand. But in 1994, I set up as a self-employed joiner, and I was going to become a millionaire, and I was going to have all this time on my hands, and I was going to build this amazing business like we all dream of doing. And ultimately, I did get there, but it cost me everything. It cost me my time, it cost me my relationships, it cost me my marriage, it cost me my friendships. It cost me a lot in that process. But if you've been following my story, and you've listened to episode number 1, and I'd encourage you to go back to listen to episode number 1, which is why I've set this podcast up and how I've achieved my success, you will know that I eventually got to a point where I built, grew, or in a fortunate position to sell a hugely profitable domestic construction company. Now, once I'd sold my business, people started saying to me, Craig, how the hell have you done it? Because I remember you being that busy full joiner, rushing around like a blue horse fly, working stupid hours, having cash flow problems, having problems with your team and all that jazz. How have you done it? How have you got to a point where you've now sold your business and you set yourself and your family up financially for the rest of your life? How did you do it? So back in 2012, which is over a decade ago, 12 years ago, I first set up a little event in a backstreet working men's club in Sheffield called Davey Sports Club. And I'd had that many people saying to me, Craig, how have you done it? I thought, right, I keep repeating what I'm saying here. So the idea was if I could get, let's say, 20 builders, plumbers, sparkies, roofers, scaffolders, plasterers, landscapers, security companies. If I got you guys together and we met on a Friday afternoon, what I'll do, I'll show you and tell you exactly what you need to do. So in 2012, I technically put my first event on, albeit it wasn't an event. It was just a get together in a working men's club where we had some pie and peas and we had a few beers. And I said, right, here's what you need to do. Number 1, you need a business plan. This is how you create a business plan. Number 2, you're going to need a marketing strategy to start generating more profitable leads. Number 3, you need to understand the numbers in your business because you can't grow and scale a business that's going to give you and your family that financial freedom if you're winging it with your numbers. Number 4, you've got to start putting systems in place and automating your business and making it run like clockwork on autopilot so you're not having to do everything. Number 5, you need to start investing into your mindset and your personal development. And I went through this session, which lasted about 2.5 hours. And at the end of that session, everybody said, Craig, do you know what? That were absolutely brilliant. I said, right, you've all got homework to go away and implement. So go away and implement it and give me a feedback. If you want me to hold you accountable and you need any more help and support, just come back to me and let me know. Within the 2 weeks of finishing that little get together, every single one of them came back to me and said, Craig, that were brilliant. Can we do it again next month? So I booked the room again at Davey Sports Club. And instead of 20 people turning up at this event, 30 people turned up, 30 tradesmen, men and women, because word started to spread. And in that session, we did a big full-blown networking session. And I started introducing them to each other. And obviously there were an architect there. The architect needed a builder. The builder needed every single trade imaginable. And then all of a sudden, they all started working with each other and passing business between each other whilst creating the business plan, marketing strategy. Are you with me? This event started to take off to a point where I was having 50 people every month attending these sessions. And then I thought to myself, hang on a minute, I'm onto something here. I know I needed help and support in my business when I was struggling. And clearly 50 people on my doorstep in Sheffield, 50 people needed help and support. And I'm like, hang on a minute, if this is what it's like on my doorstep, what is it like further afield? Surely every single trades business must be struggling with generating leads, making more profit, systemizing the business, understanding the numbers, finding and employing the right team. If I struggled with it and 50 others did, surely the bigger picture is everybody in the UK must be struggling with it. So back in 2012, having these events starting to grow and kick off, I set up an organisation or a group, let's say, a community called The Trades Hub. The Trades Hub. And that's what we called it. And we grew the Trades Hub over the next 8 years to the largest monthly live event in the UK, where every single month we put 2 events on, and each event attracted 200, so that's like 400 tradesmen and women attending my events every single month. And during these full day events, we did some networking, and we passed over £68 million worth of work between each other. I then started doing more coaching with them and more marketing training with them. We then started working on their mindsets and personal developments. And all of a sudden, boom, the Trades Hub as an organisation just took off. And we got that much interest that we were having tradespeople coming up from Bournemouth and Brighton, all the way down on that south coast, all the way up to Sheffield every month. Likewise, we had people coming down from Aberdeen and north of Scotland, all the way down to Sheffield every month to be at these unique events because there were nothing else out there like it. And we were absolutely flying. But then what happened in 2020 that crippled everyone? COVID kicked in. And we went into lockdown. And when we went into lockdown in March 2020, we'd still got over 60 events booked in at venues between March and December. And when we went into lockdown, we thought, all right, we're going to miss a month's worth of events. But as you know, lockdown went on and on and on and on. And because we couldn't get together and do the face-to-face for the best part of 2 years, I then took some of my coaching online and I improved my inner circle. I started running my inner circle coaching program online, and we started doing some online networking. And that's what we've been doing ever since 2020. Now, when we came out of lockdown, a lot of the people that were involved in Trades Hub were saying, Craig, are you bringing these in-person events back? I know you've got it online, but are you bringing the in-person events back? And I said, I'm not bringing them back yet because the online is taking off. However, we will bring them back at some point. So when lockdown lifted and we got back into like 2022, 2023, I thought, right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a fresh start and we're going to rebrand the Trades Hub and we're going to rebrand it into the Trades Freedom Club. And what we're going to do is we're going to set up a new Facebook community for people that want to get involved, which we've done. And as you know, if you're a member of our Thriving Safe Facebook community, and the link to that is in the show notes and description of this episode, If you're not a member, come and join us. So we set the Trades Freedom Club Facebook group up. But what I noticed within the Trades Freedom Club group, certainly within that first year, is that there were a lot of people really struggling with mental health and mindset, struggling with a business because the business had to change and morph with COVID. There were people that had set up a business coming out of the back end of COVID and they didn't really know what to do. And then I'm looking at the questions that are going in there every week. Does anybody know an insurance company? Can anybody point me in right directions of terms and conditions? Can anybody help me with my systems and bring ServiceMate or Leadzilla? Can anybody help me build those systems out? So as this group started to grow, I'm thinking, hang on a minute. Right now, there's more people than ever before need the help and support in the business. And as I looked around, I'm thinking, yeah, people can come to us and get the coaching and the marketing, but then they need to go somewhere to have the website built or get the SEO done. And who do you trust to do that? People then were saying, listen, I need help with insurance. Does anybody know how I can get my tools insured or my van insured? Because prices are just going ridiculous. And everybody's starting to promote who they're using, which is great. Then we've got other members that are saying, listen, I need some legal advice with this employee, or how do I take an employee on? Where are the contracts? Where are the employment contracts? Are you with me? So what's starting to happen and appear here is, yes, we've got this amazing, thriving, positive community, but everybody's going to different places to get that help and support that they need in the business. Whether that's help on mindset, whether that's help on marketing, whether that's help on insurance or legal advice. People are going to different places. So I'm sat here thinking, hang on a minute. Surely there's got to be one organisation within the UK that trades and construction business owners can go to, walk through that door and get access to absolutely anything and everything that they need, whether they are starting the business off from day one and they've just gone self-employed now, whether they're established for a few years and you're turning over 500 grand and maybe you've got 2 or 3 vans on the road, or even up to some of my inner circle members that are turning over £3 million plus. Surely there's got to be an organisation out there that exists that somebody can go to for all the help and support they need, no matter where they are and what stage of business they're at. When we started looking around at this, there isn't one organisation that you can go to get any help and support in any area of growing a trades and construction business. Yes, there's things like Checker Trade to help you get more leads. Yes, there's Which Trusted Trader. Yes, you've got your NICIC, you've got Federation of Master Builders, you've got your Chamber of Commerce, you've got Federation of Small Businesses, you've got GasSafe, you've got MCS accreditation, you've got all these different accreditations that everybody belongs to, but you can't go to any one of them and say, hang on a minute, I need help with building my team, or I need help to generate more leads, or I need help with the numbers in my business because I'm not making profit. There's not one single place to go. So the big announcement that I made on Thursday evening, directing to our Facebook group, is this. For the last 12 months, me and my team have been working relentlessly and tirelessly behind the scenes to build a new organisation. A new organisation that in January we are going to unleash on the trades and construction industry. And it's unique in the fact that no matter what you are doing trade-wise, no matter what stage you are in business, whether you're brand new or you've been established for 20 years, we are building, or should I say have built behind the scenes, an organisation where trades business owners can walk through our door and say, right, Craig, I need help with this, and this. Bang, you get that help and support. You get that accountability, but you get it from trusted people that have been there, seen it and done it, and not businesses that are ripping people off or having people's pants down, right? We're not having any of that. We have built up a partner network so you can walk in and say, I need help with this, and we can give you that help and support. And there is nothing else out there like it in the UK at all. And we have got the track record, because back in 2012, when I very first set up doing all the coaching and the networking and the events and the mindset, the personal development, the marketing, I was, from what I understand and what people tell me, Craig, you were the first trades/construction marketing and business coach to ever come on the scene. I'm talking back in 2012. That's 12 years ago I've been doing this. I'm not new to building, growing and scaling businesses. I've stood on over 500 stages. I've coached over 30,000 trades business owners to get the success that they deserve. So, we've got the knowledge, we've got the experience, we've got the passion, we've got the culture, we've got the contacts, we've got the partners, we've got the track record, we've got the authority. We know what we're doing. This is not our first rodeo pulling coaching and events together for you guys. We've been doing it since 2012. And being honest and truthful to you, there is no other trades or construction coach out there, specifically in the UK, which is what we're targeting, our target market, if you like. There's nobody out there that's been at it as long as what I have and have generated the results that I generate for business owners. You've only got to look in our Trades Freedom Club Facebook group at the results that we've been achieving for the last 12 years. All my inner circle members growing the businesses by 300, 400, 500, 600%. So we know what we're doing. It's just a case of, right, team, how can we take what we've got and put it into an organisation where we're offering more things? And that's exactly what we've been working on. So on Thursday evening, when I announced this, I said to people, right, if you're interested in becoming a founding member of the Trades Freedom Club, I said, we're going to drop a link into the comments live on the Facebook for you to join our priority members waiting list. And seriously, for all them people that are listening to this that were on that live, you'll know that you nearly broke our inbox, because our inbox just went absolutely mad with people joining our waiting list. And we don't technically launch the membership and go live with it until January. But already we know and we can see that there's a massive interest for this, because there isn't one single place where you can go and get that help and support. Well, now there is. It's called the Trades Freedom Club, and we're going to revolutionise how people build and grow and scale their businesses. Now, in this particular part of this episode, I'm going to be sharing with you what are all the benefits and the features that you and your business are going to get access to the second you decide to join our revolution. Now, what we've done is we've built everything on one single platform. So when we built this type of thing in the past for Trades Hub, we had things in different places. We had a Facebook group for the community. We had a separate login details to get access to an online portal that gave you all the pre-recorded videos and recordings of past events. We then had an events calendar where you joined us live every week doing weekly coaching and marketing. So we had a separate events calendar. We then had a separate members directory. So although we built it, we got 4 or 5 different things or platforms where you had to almost log in on an app or through your desktop to access all of the features and all of the membership benefits. But now we've built everything on one single platform. It's one app that you click on your phone or your tablet or you log in online, and it brings you into everything that we've built. So let me just explain briefly what it is that you're going to get in terms of help and support when you become a member, and then I'll go on to how you actually become a member. Now, there's loads of benefits and features, and I'm not going to go into every one of them now. But here are some of the most important ones that I would consider that you guys would check out or you would need upon becoming a founding member. So, number one, we're going to have weekly live training and coaching events. And these are going to be on things and topics such as the things that I know that you need. Things such as business planning. For those that don't have a business plan, you've got to have a business plan of where you're heading. You've got to have a vision. You've got to be working towards something. Number two, the finances and the numbers in your business. Most trades people don't understand the numbers in the business. They don't know what their profit and loss is. They don't know what the gross profit is, the net profit, the retained profit, the overhead contribution, the balance sheet, the break-even figures, hourly rates. You just don't understand the numbers. We're going to teach you how to understand that so you can skyrocket profits without overpaying on taxes. Marketing. We're going to teach you everything from our social media strategies to how you build a website with the 16 fundamental features on. We're going to teach you about ads, paid ads, Google ads, Facebook ads. We're going to teach you about lead magnets, email marketing, video marketing, the whole shebang. Systems and automation. What CRMs, what software, what tools do you need to systemize and automate your business so it runs like clockwork, so you can go on holiday for 2 weeks with your family abroad and not be dealing with emails, text messages, WhatsApps from all your team? Building your team. Where do we find the labour from when there's a massive shortage of labour? Where do we get the labour from? How do you interview people? How do you use psychology, Craig, like Belbin reports and DISC profiles and VAC profiles to make sure that you get the right engineer or the right admin person on? Personal development. For everybody that follows me, you'll know that the key to success in your business is you. You see, the business is never the problem. The problem's always the mindset of the business owner. So we've got to make that shift and that conditional change in the subconscious mind in how we approach business. We're having accountability sessions. So you're going to be held accountable for implementing what you say you're going to implement, for achieving your goals. You'll get a pat on the back from us when you're doing well. But if you're slacking a bit, you're going to get a little bit of gentle pressure put on you and say, come on, listen, these are your goals that you've set. You're off target. Get back on it. Come on. We're also going to be having our networking events. And these networking events are going to be both online each month. And then we're going to be doing in-person networking events. And this is where we've passed millions and millions and millions of pounds worth of work between each other through these networking events. We're also bringing back our big full day in-person events. The ones I've already just shared with you, where hundreds of people travel hundreds of miles to attend our full day events. We're going to have guest speakers at these events for you. I'm going to be doing a coaching session. We're going to have a big networking session at these events. We've also got a leaderboard. And this leaderboard is where you're going to start to unlock other training and unlock prizes depending on how many points you're getting within your business. The more points you get in your business, the more results you get in the business, you're going to get rewarded, and that's going to unlock other features. So we're bringing what they call gamification to our membership. And on top of that, we are launching a brand new community. And this community is all within our app. Now, there's nothing wrong with Facebook as such, but let me tell you now, right now, Facebook is prone to being hacked. You're prone to being hacked. In fact, recently, and I've shared this many times, my Facebook ads manager has been hacked and thousands of pounds has been spent on ads that I never set up, and I can't get that money back. I've had 2 fake profiles set up recently where people have ripped my profiles off and now they're trying to scam people. So you know that deep down, Facebook is not that secure. And many people have had challenges with Facebook. But more importantly, on top of that, although we're creating valuable knowledge every single week that we're putting into our Facebook group and community, did you know that 70% of the content that we're putting in that group, you're not seeing? Because Facebook do not show all the posts that we put in and all the posts that your fellow members are putting into that group. Facebook don't show you everything. So you're not getting to see all this valuable content that we're creating because Facebook restrict the amount of interaction and views that you get on posts. So we're creating this valuable content and you're not seeing it because Facebook's not showing it to you. And then on top of that, on the grapevine, it sounds like Facebook are going to be introducing adverts into groups. Now, adverts are annoying as they are, aren't they, on your personal profile? Never mind seeing adverts in groups. So for all these reasons, we've decided that we're going to build a new community that offers the same type of features as Facebook, where you can put posts on, videos, like, share, comment, a little bit like LinkedIn as well. You can add your polls on, you can add documents into it. But this time in our new community, you get to see all of the valuable content that we create. You get to communicate in a safer environment where you're not going to get hacked or you're not going to get cloned or your account's not going to be copied over. Are you with me? So for these reasons, this is why we're moving the community. Now, it doesn't stop there, because what we're going to be also introducing are partners, premier partners. And these partners, where we are cleverly screening and vetting companies like insurance companies. So where can you go to get the best van insurance, the best tool insurance, the best liabilities insurance? Who are the best health and safety partners? Who's the best person to go to purchase or hire a new van? So we're screening partners right now, and we're going to be bringing partners into Trades Freedom Club. So you don't have to use them, but you know that they've been vetted and you know that you're going to get a big discount in using our partners. So as you can hear, we've been working on this for 12 months. And we're going to be launching in January 2025. However, the only way you're going to get an invitation to join as a founding member is by adding yourself to our priority members waiting list. And again, that's linked up in the show notes around this episode. And all you need to do, give us a valid email address and a mobile number. And come on, let's not be putting bogus ones in. I promise we're not going to spam you. We don't work like that. But there's no point in putting a fake email or mobile number in because you're not going to get the invite link. So all you need to do is add yourself to the members waiting list. And again, if you're listening to this episode and it's after January 2025, the membership will be open and the link for the membership waiting list will redirect you to join the Trades Freedom Club. Now, as you know, I'm always open, I'm always honest, and I'm always transparent. What we have been building has taken us a year already, and there is still work to do. I mean, if you think about what we are pulling together to revolutionise a complete industry, it's absolutely massive. So when we go live in January, I want to be honest with you, the membership is still going to be work in progress. It's not going to be the finished article when we go live in January. You look at some of the most well-known organisations out there that have been around for decades and decades and decades, such as maybe the Chamber of Commerce or the Federation of Master Builders, which are both brilliant, by the way, but they've been building that for decades. Behind the scenes, we've been building this for 12 months. However, when we go live, everything that I've already shared with you, you will get access to. The only thing that we might not have 100% nailed in January is all the different partners and partner discounts. There's going to be some because we've already done the partnership with people, but then there are other ones where we're screening them and we're chatting to companies and they just don't fit our values, our morals, our standards and our beliefs. So we're going to move them on until we find the right people. And when we find the right organisation, then we'll let them in. So please bear in mind, when you go live in January, there is going to be an incredible amount of content. There's going to be an incredible amount of events already in our events calendar for the first quarter that you can book onto. But again, it's not going to be the finished article. It's going to be work in progress. And some of this work in progress is going to involve our founding members. Because we're going to be asking you, what is it that you actually want? What is it that you're missing? What is it that you need or you're lacking in your business or your life that we can help you with? And we're going to take that feedback from you. And whatever it is our members want, our members are going to get. Remember, it's going to take some time and it's going to be work in progress. In this section of the episode, I'm going to be covering off the investment, the price for you to join as a member. Again, let's be open and transparent and honest about everything. And I'm also going to be explaining what these two bonuses are that's going to make a massive difference to this price. Now, our mission is to help 1 million trades and construction business owners to achieve time and financial freedom. I've achieved it myself. I've coached thousands of other people to achieve it themselves, and that's what we want to do, but on a bigger scale. And the more people that we can help build a better quality of life for them and their families, that's what the Trades Freedom Club is all about. I think the word freedom in our name tells you exactly what we want you to achieve. Now, you'll be sat there now going, go on then, Craig, how much is this going to cost us? How many thousands of pounds do we have to invest into this? Do we have to remortgage a house? No, absolutely not. We've made this incredibly affordable for anybody on their journey. Whether you've just gone self-employed today or you're an established business, we've made it affordable and accessible for anyone, whatever stage they're at. So the price when we go live in January is going to be £97 including VAT. £97 including VAT. So if you're VAT registered, it's going to cost you less than £97. It's an absolute steal. However, I want to move over to the bonuses. Now, the £97 a month to get access to everything that I've just shared with you, it's paid monthly. We don't sign you into any contracts because we don't agree with that. We believe that if we're adding value and we're helping you and you're getting the results, then you will stay on as a member. So there's no long-term contracts. You can cancel this at any time. You're not tied into anything. However, when we launch in January, we want to launch with 100 founding members. And our goal on day one, and it will happen, is that 100 of you will become what we call founding members. And therefore, here's what we're going to do. We're going to reduce the £97 a month membership to £47 a month. So just a little bit less, a little bit more than 50%. You're going to get, let's say, a 50% discount on your membership. But we're not going to do this for the first month or for the first quarter or for the first year. The first 100 founding members to join us in January are going to get their 50% discount to £47 a month for life. Lifetime, right? That's how much we believe in ourselves. That's how much value we're going to bring. So for the first 100 people that sign up the day we launch, you're not going to be paying £97. You're going to be paying £47. And while ever you remember, you'll have that for life. But the bonuses don't stop there. Because the second bonus is, for anybody who joins in the month of January, you don't have to be one of the 100 founding members. This is for anyone who joins up in January. You're going to get access to my Business Planning Masterclass. And my Business Planning Masterclass that I've run for over a decade, I normally charge £497 a month plus VAT to attend that full day's coaching. And if you've been on it, or you know anybody who's seen it, or you've seen me advertising it over years, you'll know that that sells out literally overnight. So you're going to get my Business Planning Masterclass that should be $497, right? You're going to get it for free. All part of your membership. And on that full day's coaching, which is on Friday, the 31st of January, 2025, online or via Zoom, on that full day's coaching is what we're going to do. I'm going to give you my workbook, my business planning workbook, and my business planning spreadsheets. And on that full day's coaching, we're going to evaluate how your business is currently performing as a percentage. Because I'm guessing for most of you, you don't even dissect your business into percentages. So we're going to look at your business overall performance. And then what we're going to do is we're going to dissect that overall percentage down into all the different areas that you've got in your business. From time management to marketing to cash to systems to team to customer service to sales. We're going to break your business down. And you're, for the first time, going to evaluate how each area of your business is currently performing as a percentage. And I'm going to take you through my formula that I've developed to allow you to do that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take them weak areas of your business and we're then going to create your 12-month vision. In other words, when you get to the back end of 2025, what does your business look like at the back end of 2025? If I could wave a magic wand and you have the ultimate business, what would it look like? So we're going to create the vision. Then what we're going to do is we're going to create a 12-month business plan on what you're going to be working on over 4 quarters to the end of 2025. But it doesn't stop there. Because once we've done that, we're going to take quarter number 1, which is your first quarter. And then what we're going to do is we're going to break that quarter down into 13 weeks. So you're going to have a 13-week, 90-day action plan of what you're going to be working on every week for the 13 weeks for your first quarter to smash the first quarter of your 12-month plan. Now, when I've taught you the skill of business planning and given you all the tools and worksheets and spreadsheets, you've now got that skill for life. So you can now put your business plans together. You can evaluate how your business is currently performing because I'm going to give you the skills on how to do it. But when you join in January, you're going to get it absolutely free. So you need to add yourself to the membership priority waiting list, because if you don't add yourself to it, you're not going to get the invite to join us in January. Now, we haven't got the exact date we're going live and launching in January. It's penciled in for the week commencing Monday, the 6th of January, 2025. But again, adding yourself to our waiting list, we will drop you the odd text and the odd email with updates, letting you know when we're going live. And then the day that we go live, you'll get an email and a text with a link in. And then if you're one of the first 100 founding members to join on the day we go live, then you're going to get that 50% reduction to your membership for life. Now, it's up to you whether you want to be part of this or not. And if you don't, that's absolutely fine. You can remain and stay in our free Trades Freedom Club Facebook group and community. You can keep getting access to all these free coaching podcast episodes, and you can work through your business at your own pace. But if you are serious about making a change and you're serious about 2025 being your most successful and profitable year ever, you need to consider joining the Trades Freedom Club membership. Now, when you join the waiting list, you're going to get a text message confirming you've joined, and you're going to get an email. What I would encourage you to do with the emails is make sure that our email is landing in your inbox. Because if you join the waiting list and our email, it's your junk folder or your spam folder or goes into your promotions or your social folders, then obviously you're not going to get this link. You're not going to get the invite link. So could I suggest that when you get the email, drag the email into your inbox and white label it in your inbox, and then all future emails that we do send you will hit your inbox and you won't miss out on this fantastic revolution that we're building. Now, we've already got over, I think it's 527 people already on the waiting list. And the waiting list has only been live for 4 days. So if you, on day one of launching, leave it till the back end of the day to open the email or text, the likelihood is those 100 founding member seats have gone. What I'm going to suggest you do is when you know the date and the time we're going to be launching, you sat up somewhere, parked up in your van or your office or your home or on a job, and you've got that page open and you're refreshing it. Because them 100 founding member seats are going to go like, they're going to get snapped up immediately, aren't they? And at the time of shooting this episode, we're only in September, and we've got 3 months left yet to fill the waiting list. So there's going to be thousands of people on it wanting one of those 100 founding member seats. Now, if you do have any more questions, I've tried to be as thorough as I can on this episode. And this is not a typical episode that we do, by the way. So if this is your first time listening to this podcast, thank you. But go and check out all our marketing and coaching episodes. However, this is a platform of us being able to share with you what we've built, and hopefully you will get involved. And I can't wait to see you inside the Trades Freedom Club and our new platform and watch your business skyrocket in 2025. So if you do have any other questions around membership or anything I've covered on this episode, if you head over to our Trades Freedom Club Facebook group and drop your question into the group and just tag me in, then obviously me and my team will come back to you and give you all the answers to all the questions that you've got, so you can make a decision on whether this is something that you're interested in. The link to join our Facebook group and our priority waiting list is in the description and show notes of this episode. And remember, for things to change, you have to change, or all you'll ever have in your pocket is change. I'll catch up with you on next week's episode, and I'll meet you at the top. Thank you.